Hello, my Libras, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Of course, I am Debbie, and I'm reading for November 10th through the 16th. I have an overview, which I really think has some interesting, really fascinating cards. A new way begins, so please take a look at that. Please watch it. Also, I want to remind you, these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay, so kind of getting some of the same vibes as I got with Gemini about your spiritual self. So if you watch Gemini, you might hear these words again. Part of it is we have to, kind of a reminder that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience as opposed to the other way around, okay? So, but the other part about it for you, my Libras, is that path that guides you, kind of even with maybe even Aquarius, even kind of maybe you're all, the air energies might be all connected with each other. The path that you are on, you have a divine path set for you, my Libras. There is a purpose for you, okay? Part of it is connecting with that higher power, connecting your spirit so that your spirit can then take that physical part of you into what is your truer path, your divine purpose, okay? So I'm getting kind of a couple of vibes for you, my Libras. Spiritual being having a physical experience, meaning your spirit is more of what is, on fire right now, and that you need to use that, develop that a little bit more, because it will help you develop or go down your divine purpose. If any of that makes sense. I don't know if I said that correctly or not, but I hope I did. So you've got kind of a double thing going on. And I'm seeing, as I'm saying you, because you're my last reading, I'm seeing a little bit of a thread going through all of the air signs, but you're all a little bit different too. So don't think that you're not, okay? Spiritual being having a physical experience, but it's time for you to step into your divine purpose, okay? Okay, anyway, let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say to your Libras? What do you want to say to your Libras? Here we go. All right. Put that over here. So I want you to stop fighting so much that part of you. If that's happening, I want you to start, I feel like I want you to give yourself a big hug. I want you to stop running away from that purpose. If you can clarify that purpose. And I would like it if you can kind of come to that point where you actually are hugging or embracing that part of that purpose. Okay? Anyway. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Well, one thing that Libras like to do is they like to have practical plans. First card is reversed. Strong energies is that Queen of Air. Queen of Air, your energy. Underlying energy for the Queen is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio are very much in play. There's a lot of karmic energy going on right now. What has gone forward will come back. Air energy is your energy, Gemini and Aquarius, thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans. So like I'm saying about, what I just was saying about the spiritual part of you embracing your place in this spiritual world even, or even in the physical, I don't know, but embracing your place, your purpose. There is also, there's this duality with that in itself. There is the emotional part of it, the water part, the loving part, but then there is the objective part, okay? The part that part of you that steps back and kind of like, I need it to make sense. I need it to make sense, Debbie, what you were just talking about. My brain it goes to a little bit too much. So so it can be very difficult to connect with that spiritual place. Okay. So anyway, the Queen of Air is independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. I do love her. She does gaze. She does have a belief. She does have a faith in the unknown. And she can see into that future. But objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Clearing away all that no longer serves you is a wonderful thing to do with the full moon. Full moon is on, I think it was the 15th, release, relinquish, and request. So there is this part of you that even though you can kind of understand what I'm talking about, you may fight it. You may fight that part about it. I mean, I've had people tell me, that, they know that God had a purpose for them, but they knew their purpose better. So it's kind of it is a little bit of a struggle. It is a little bit of a struggle for you, my Libras. Next card. Justice. Now this did pop up in the overview. We have an 8, unlimited opportunities and possibilities, court card. I'm sorry, major arcana, Archangel Raguel. Raguel is the one that, if there is a big, nobody's really clear on what kind of justice to hand down. Raguel's the one that makes the decision. At least that's according to what we understand. There is a lot of karmic energy, like I said, going on, not only just because of Saturn, but also because we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. So there is things being made right. There is karmic energy all around. Justice is served. Now this could be legally, but though I'm not a lawyer, it could also be metaphysically, okay? It could be karmically, justice. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. All right, so we have, and again too, we have the scales. We have the, justice is blind, justice is served. Next card reversed. The Knight of Air. So now we've got that Knight. 2 court cards. Knight's underlying energy is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All are in play. Mars is an air, everything. Passionate, burning, very determined, very committed energy. Air energy, again, your energy. Thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans. The Knight of Air can, even though you're, you think things through and you're making some plans, when it's the Knight of Air, it tends to be something that you have to do. You have to be very dramatic and very quickly make some changes to your plans, okay? It's like, so there's this part about you that would like to plan. There's this part about you that would like to make it, like lay down your part, lay down your path, your flow charts, whatever you want to call it. There's this justice energy saying that things are coming to fruition, that, justice is being served. But then there's this Knight of Air that says things are going to shift very, very quickly for you, my Libras. Get ready for the shift. You don't necessarily like the shift. This is where, somebody says jump and you say how high, okay? The Knight of Air just has to do it. So something's shifting. You'd like a little bit more time, but the Knight of Air doesn't give you that time. Intelligence, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options if you can. Creative solutions. So, you're going to do things based upon experiences, based upon what you know. It's going to be very, very quickly done. So, again, not quite sure what, I'm giving you a whole bunch of different types of messages. I hope you can find the thread. Anyway, let's see. Higher power. What else for Libras? Like I said, I see the Queen. She wants to be objective. She wants to think things through. Justice. Hey, justice is coming. Justice is blind. The Knight of Air doesn't really have the time to think things through. Has to go, has to just do things off the seat of his pants, as the saying goes. Okay, higher power. What else? Here we go. That fell. Okay, so we have a 15. 15, Major Arcana card. 1, 5, 1, 10, 1, new beginning, 10, transition, 5, change, 5, 5, 5, 15, change, 1 plus 5, 6, number of man, things that you have put into things. the Temptation card, and this I think came in the overview also. Not this card itself, but I think it was one of the, the one that connects with the devil, connects with fear, looking at, kind of ego energy at the same time. Ego, fear, doesn't want to be looking foolish. So there's a lot of shifting around here. Maybe you know what is right, and you have to rush in, but then there's fear. There's, fear of being wrong, fear of taking a step, fear of removing your chains and breaking free. There's fear. And what I will tell you is that, and I always tell you with this, fear is one of the tools of the devil to keep you from your blessings. Ego is also one of those things that tries to keep, you don't want to look foolish. You don't, it's like, so then you hesitate and you stop. And again, what I will always say, what I will try to say, and if there is good reasons not to do something, I get it. I'm not telling you to quit your job, because it's easier to get a job when you have a job. And I feel like we are coming into a better money situation. But if it's just basically, I'm not going to do it because I don't think I can, then really you're going to have to, talk to God about that. Talk to your angels about it. Okay? Like, remember, you are a spiritual being caught up in a physical experience, and and you're being pushed to you're being pushed into your divine purpose, or you're being pushed to be more than what you really think you are. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Anyway, what crystal? Aquamarine. Oh, aquamarine is so, so pretty. Are your emotions in turmoil? Are you feeling uneasy? Spend time at the water's edge to regain emotional balance. Clear away any negative energy you may have accumulated from unsettling conversation or negative internal dialogue. Oh, watch out for that one, my Libras. Here we go. Angel of emotional balance. I am able to identify my feelings and resolve unsettling emotions. Negativity flows away effortlessly and lovingly. My emotional body is awash with positive energy, and I enjoy a sense of balance. Safe travel over or on water is a certainty. My Libras, it's interesting with Libras. You come across as very confident, knowing what you need to do, but I've known enough Libras to know that there is a sense of vulnerability. All right, so don't worry about looking silly. I'm on here on YouTube. I'm 68, so don't worry about looking silly. If you feel it's what you need to do, then do it, okay? You are, again, spiritual being in having a physical experience. Okay, whew. Did any of that make sense for you, my Libras? It felt like I was giving disjointed messages. I hope you found the thread. Anyway, please do me the favor of liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the bell for notifications. You help me by doing that. As always, though, my Libras, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.